Yo, what it is, what it is, what it is? Your boy's back in the building. I ain't. Let me stop. Alright, so this begins. Monsters Car Firefist versus Madolche's. This is still in the current format, as in this is not Legacy of the Valiant yet. So pretty much now, usually in this matchup, before Angeli's appearance, Madolche's have a problem, and that is getting a monster in the graveyard to get, Hukate to, go off. Now, usually in this matchup, I would try to Carno anything they put in the grave, and I'm making sure that, Ticket never, sees a day in light. And now he had warning, and you didn't use it. How was that? You should have used warning on the bear. Instead, now I warn you back. And I think pretty much from here on out, you get a and again, why did you not warning that? And you had warning. Holy crap! Like he just getting blown up because he didn't use warning. And now I'm about to lock warning. Cause you probably thought, oh yeah, he's probably get Tenken then going to Tyreke. Nah, I ain't getting blown up like that. Now you see what I messed up at was that I should have used Dragon's Effect. Even though I probably didn't have a good target. Okay. Pretty much what happened was that he summoned the cat, going to his inmates. He activated Lance. I chained Tensen, and you know what happens, right? When you go, all right, five players. Don't ever activate Tensen if you don't know if you don't know your opponent's playing if it's playing Lance, because usually what you could do, hold on, because usually what you could do in that situation is that usually you usually would activate Tensen when you're trying to get over a big monster. But if the monster is stronger than you and your opponent, if your opponent does not play Lance, you can activate Tensen wherever you want. But if you know your opponent plays Lance, do not even touch Tensen. Wait for them to activate Lance first, then you can just go Tensen. Because if you know the chain link, backwards, oh, Lance chain link 1, Tensen chain link 2. Now, even though your monsters you lose like 100 attack, you want to do that so that your opponent does not even get the chance to even get over your monster. Now, what happened here was that the reason why I activated Tenken on Dragon, so because I know I'm getting a plus off from Leopard, so I wanted to do that. So, and plus I was getting another Tenken, so it's like it's free. Like, and again, like don't ever challenge me in a main phase 1 back row game with Tenken. Don't ever do it. Just don't. So he goes off, and pretty much from here, I'm thinking, alright, he activated that fact. I'm gonna go Tiramisu Chainlink 1, Tenken Chainlink 2, Tensen Chainlink 3. So I'm pretty much Dragon is strong as hell, and then he has audacity to have Phoenix Chain. Now what I did wrong was that why the hell did I put out Raven? I should have just targeted Leopard, and then I could attribute that off. But it is what it is. So I still go off, and pretty much I gotta clear his whole entire board. Since I already have Phoenix Chain, I don't have to worry about taking so much because Madolche's again. They're, the main threat of Madolche is their normal summon. If you stop their normal summon, they can't do anything. So pretty much he gets to add all the cards. I really didn't care that much because you're not touching the field. Finish chain, and pretty much right there he couldn't do anything about it. So now folks, we're gonna have the bonus video. Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright folks, so now this bonus video is against Valence. Now this matchup has escaped my database of all Fire Fist matchups that I ever faced. Now, for me to actually go against, a Valon, a Valon deck, at first I'm like, okay, I should be on my toes. And also, this is using a new build that I'm testing with. for YCS Atlanta. And no, I would not be giving out a deck list so you guys would come and face me, and the next thing you know, I get bodied in the tournament. Hell no, hold that. So pretty much, since I don't know the deck that much, at first I thought it was just a Black Rose on the field. Then I'm like, what? No Black Rose. Then I'm like, okay. And I'm like, what is this? You get the adder card, get the special summoner card for free. Okay. So pretty much from here on out, he's doing a loop that's giving him a bunch of equips out the deck, and he's thinning out his deck. He's adding cards and summoning cards. Now, those motherfuckers, you better not freaking call me in the middle of a video random. So he's add all these freaking cards, switching on all these monsters. I'm like, yo, that's cheap as hell. That's cheap. So I'm just like, okay, what can you possibly do? And in my head, I'm like, totally, I don't know, because I don't know this deck that much. So this card, I really hate because it works like freaking Fate almost, because it's like it doesn't target. So watch out for that, Fire players. If you see that card, you better immediately activate Tenken, because Kazusugi would have gotten blown up because of that. So he needs to bring out this this freaking monster right here. Now I'm gonna get blown up by this card in the next turn, as you can see. I had to fight him in a battle phase battle. I summoned Spirit. I'm like, alright, this card don't do what? This card negated the shit out of Spirit. I was so mad because I'm like, okay, this this card is definitely dangerous. The fact that it can negate monster effects is pretty damn scary. It's pretty damn scary. Now, if I was a Murmur player, I would have scooped, because you can't do anything. You just can't. Because heavy infantry, what's that? Negate. So the reason why I won this match, I won the game, because he did not put his monster in defense mode. Now, if you know you're low on life point, you better cover up. You better cover up, because you do not want to give your opponent a chance to win. This is your boy Paul Blackout. Comment, like, and subscribe. I will be bringing out more streaming, more stuff sooner or later. And ciao.